Hello and welcome to lecture 3. In this lecture we will talk about the first type of writing paragraphs, and that's descriptive paragraph. When you write a descriptive paragraph, you are describing something or someone, and when you do this you must use a lot of adjectives, and I'm sure you know what adjective is, in order to make your description interesting and clear. Adjectives are words used to describe nouns, okay? People, when we say nouns, we say people, places, things, ideas. They describe what you see, taste, touch, and feel. When you use adjectives, you are painting a picture with these words so that the readers can easily imagine what you are describing. For example, if we see the first example here, I ate a meal at a restaurant downtown. Okay, so no description in whatsoever. As you can see, it's all like a subject, verb, a noun, preposition, a noun, and a noun. But to make changes to this sentence, and as in the second sentence, I ate a delicious, okay, describing the meal, a delicious meal at a cozy restaurant downtown. So here when I used really adjectives, it made it more interesting, and I can imagine how the restaurant looked like, and I can imagine how the food looks like. So when we write a descriptive paragraph, if we go back to what we have done in the last lecture about the planning strategies, when we are planning, when writing a paragraph. So if I gave you like a topic like vacation, for example, to talk about like your best vacation ever, we can make a list of ideas. The first thing you want to come up with is making a list of ideas, phrases, sentences, words that are not organized yet. So what comes in your head? For example, words like relax, air, which is hot, dry, windy, feeling the sand, okay, water, was it cold, cool, fresh, can't windsurf, seagulls, ghost, snack food, beach umbrellas, expensive to rent, too far away, the smell, salt, suntan lotion, taste, salt water, taste bad. All these are just making a list of words that will help me in the writing process. So here I'm just brainstorming, okay? I'm just writing words. Some of them may be relevant, some of them are not. Some of them I may cross out, some of them I may leave, okay? So that depends on the idea when you start writing your ideas in an organized way. So this is describing place, relaxing at the beach, and this is how the paragraph looks like. Where is your favorite summer vacation place? The beach is the perfect place for me. The air is hot, but the water is cool, wet and fresh. First, I enjoy swimming and surfing in the ocean. When I am tired, I come out and lie on the beach. The sand is soft and white. The beach is noisy with seagulls, and children are laughing, but it's pleasant noise. I even like the beach smells. The air smells salty from the sea and sweet from everybody's suntan lotion. I feel peaceful and relaxed. When I want to relax in summer, I go to the beach. So as you can see, all the adjectives here have been italicized for you, as you can see. Okay, so cool and wet and fresh and perfect and soft and white. I mean, he really like painted a picture. I can imagine what the beach looked like, okay, because of the use of these really adjectives. It's like writing a poem. So the question is now, which is the topic sentence? Can you tell what is the topic sentence here? Yes, it's 2. The beach is the perfect place for me. And we already mentioned last time that usually the topic sentence is a statement and is not a question. Okay? So what are the adjectives that he has used in the paragraph, and how can we classify them? Okay? Here we have classified them in terms of look, sound, smell, and feel. So as they are used, of course here I'm classifying the way they are used in the paragraph. Okay? They may be used differently, of course, in different contexts. So look, we say you look fresh, you look tired. Okay? It looks white, that's describing the sand. Looks soft, you look peaceful, you look relaxed. Okay, we can say you look peaceful, you look relaxed. Okay. Sound, noisy beach. Smell, okay, the smell of the salty air. Okay, the sweet air. All right. And feel the hot air. Okay, feel the cool water. All right. But also the word fresh, we can say that you feel fresh. Okay, you look fresh, but we also can say you feel fresh. So here the fresh water, because you feel the fresh water. Okay, you feel tired, or sometimes you look tired. So it can be used in different ways. You feel the soft sand again, because you can feel the sand, you can touch it as well. But it also can look soft. You can say it looks soft. You feel peaceful, you feel relaxed. Alright, so these are the adjectives that he used in the paragraphs. He used so many adjectives to describe his vacation in a very nice manner. Now when that's about what we said about describing a place, but you can use, of course, descriptive paragraph to describe a person. And here's a paragraph about someone describing his grandmother. And of course, when you are describing someone, you are using adjectives to describe the physical characteristics as well as the personality. So let's read this paragraph together. When I was young, I admired my grandmother for her strength and kindness. She wasn't very big. In fact, she was tiny and very thin. She was strong, though. She lived by herself and still did a lot of chores around her house. When I was a child, I saw her almost every day, and she and I would talk about everything. She was a very happy person and was always smiling and joking, and she often made me laugh. My grandmother was also very patient. She would listen to all of my problems. I didn't need to be afraid to tell her anything because she never got mad at me. I also liked to spend time with her because she had interesting stories to tell about her childhood and life experiences. When I was young, my grandmother was my favorite friend. So the adjectives that they really used in the paragraph, we can here divide them into the physical characteristics and the personality adjectives. So as you can see, tiny, thin, young, big, strong, these are the physical characteristics. Okay, and of course strong can be used for both, for personality and also for physical. You can say he has like strong bones. Okay, he has strong muscles. Okay, can be also described for physical characteristics. Personality, happy, afraid, patient. Okay, strong again. And there are so many different adjectives for both physical characteristics and personality adjectives. I mean, here are more examples for you. Personality adjectives: serious, nervous, outgoing, depressed, easygoing, angry, satisfied, etc. Physical characteristics, of course, brown hair, brown eyes, blonde hair, red-haired, heavy, meaning overweight, tall, large, middle-aged, etc. Okay, so all these adjectives can be used to describe a person. Always when you describe a person, you have to use those two types of adjectives to make your paragraph interesting. Now the last thing that we want to discuss is the placement of an adjective. Sometimes when you want to describe a noun, you want to describe it by using different types of adjectives, but these adjectives don't belong to the same category. So many students really ask, how can we categorize them, or how can we classify them, and how can we place them in order? Okay, so if we look at adjectives here in the table, right, so you have an adjectives of opinion and quality, okay, like beautiful, expensive, okay, cheap, all these adjectives about opinion and quality, okay. The size, big, small, age, old, new, shape, round, square, color, yellow, green, origin, Chinese, French, Libyan, material, glass, leather, and kind or purpose, like serving and running. When you want to use an adjective, you have to order them in this way. So let's say if you want to order like a size, you'd use them like adjectives per size, and you use an adjectives, for example, for color, okay, and you want to use them in a sentence. Obviously you have to put the size first and then you put the color. Or you want to use the adjectives for age and then material, so you have to put the age first before the material, not the vice versa. So this is the placement of adjective, this is the order, okay. So if you look at the examples, Rosario lives in a big old house in the country. So big, because of size, comes first, and then old, which indicates age, comes second. So Rosario lives in a big old house. We don't say lives in an old big house, okay. You have to put them this way. So big, the size, and then the age. So Rosario lives in a big old house in the country. We ate dinner at the new French restaurant in our neighborhood. New, which indicates the age, and French, which indicate the origin. You can't say we ate dinner at the French new restaurant. You put the new before French, and then you complete your sentence. Eduardo bought a pair of expensive leather running shoes, okay. Expensive leather running shoes. Expensive, that indicates the opinion, okay, on the quality, and then you have leather, which is the material, and of course running, which indicates purpose, okay, a running shoes, serving plates, okay, etc. So this is how they should be ordered. If you memorize the table the way it is, then this will help you in your writing, because you know you can't use the same sentence for each subject, for each adjective. For example, you can't say Rosario lives in a big house in the country, and then you say Rosario lives in an old house in the country. You can't repeat the sentence again. So instead of repeating the sentence, you can just use the both of adjectives in one sentence by following such an order. It's very, very important and efficient for your writing. And these are my references. Thank you. Okay, and this is like homework. Please write a descriptive paragraph about a special relative, or describe an interesting city you have visited. So please type your paragraph, type it, okay, and send it to one of my emails, or just on Facebook on a private message. Thank you.